Hello everyone, welcome to Affordable Farming in the Philippines. We have begun starting the uh, flattening, leveling, whatever you want to call it, of what used to be Pond 4, which is, I don't know, probably still going to end up calling it Pond 4. So that we can at some point begin the planting. I've been out and around in there kind of explaining to Tata, and we were on the same page, but I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page on what we're going to do to flatten this out and make it as flat as possible. So what we decided to do, Rainiel is there. He's going to make basically a canal, a ditch from where he is back to the low spot. And all that soil that he is digging out of that bank there, which is reasonably dry, it would be, you could theoretically walk on it and even run a wheelbarrow on it. Tata wants to put boards down. I think that's a great idea. So we're basically that's going to be a template for us, that canal. So that we can, because sometimes your eyes can get fooled. So if we have one canal that we are certain is level, then we can work on either side of that and make sure that this is level. Because that all of that half of the pond is the high side, and all of this part over here is the low side. And while it would be feasible to water it the way that it is, it would waste a lot of water because the water would be a foot deep there before it got back to watering the plants where Rainiel is standing right now. So we're just going to flatten this up a bit. Tata took the initiative to make this canal here. This is going to be the irrigation canal, and the water will, I don't know, I would have made it deeper and more that way, but that's fine the way they're doing it. It's just the water is going to figure out its own way to go from this canal out into that field, and then after this pond, field, whatever you want to call it, is done, then the water is going to be released down that way. So we're getting started. We've got Rainiel, Ronmar, Jan Birdsell are here. I don't know. I feel I'm not. I hate asking people to work like this unpaid, but this is part of their training, their experience. So, and the other side of that is I don't think I have enough equipment for them. I don't think we have enough shovels. But it is what it is. I'm going to give them a little bit more of a tour here and explain to them what we've got going on here. And at some point, I'd like to have them return the favor and let me come down to the technical college and look around down there and see what they're doing. So it begins. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, well, we did get quite a bit of rain today, so we didn't get quite as much accomplished as what we could have if it wasn't raining, but all along this bank here has been flattened out. Now the majority of that soil needs to be moved, which you can see that's broken up there. A good deal of it needs to be moved down to that end, and the flattened part here and everything along this bank needs to be moved over to the low spot. And they need to, there's a portion of this where they need to, you see they made a little dog leg there. This needs to be straightened out along here. The good thing that was done today is that this canal was put in. And so now, because of the, water finds the lowest spot. And so it's clear to see that right there in the middle of that portion of the canal needs to be dug down, and this back in here needs to be dug down. And then in each direction, left and right, all that soil. So here, about what I said about where that dog just crossed, it's almost a foot. So along this bank, almost a foot of soil needs to be taken out all along here, and it needs to be put down there. Now I think a foot is too much. So we're going to do 6 inches and move it and see what we've got. Because I think if we take a foot out from all of this, then we're going to make a hill out there and not just get finished with filling up that ditch where that little, or that hole where that little white dog is, but we're going to end up making a hill out there. So basically all of this disturbed ground that you can see needs to go down about 6 inches. All that disturbed ground, about 6 inches from where BB is standing there, about 6 inches down. All that needs to be removed and taken down there. Same thing along all these sides here. So we did get, you know, we've got a canal dug along there. I'm going to walk around and just show it to you. But this reference ditch, I guess you could call it, is the important part, because of the hydraulic action of the water. We can tell what is high and what is low, and the last 5 feet or so coming up to this bank definitely needs to go down a little bit more. So we're making progress. We will most definitely, I would think that we would have this leveling portion done by Wednesday. Today's Monday, so tomorrow and Wednesday evening I would think this would be done. Maybe Thursday, Friday we can get the rice hulls moved in, and well, Thursday and half of Friday get the rice hulls moved in, and then the other half of Friday and Saturday we can get the raised furrows put in, and we'll be done with this, and then we can plant it and we're good to go. And go around so you guys can, well, I guess I can go around this way so you guys can see the the irrigation ditch that was done. A few people don't seem to be clear on exactly how this is going to work. I'm going to release water from pond 1. It's going to flow into pond 2, into pond 3. This is pond 3 right here. And then it's going to go into this ditch, canal, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to flood this, what used to be this old pond. And then, once it's flooded, watered, we're going to release that water out of this pond into the next set of fields. And then the ones after that, and the ones after that, so on and so forth. And I estimate it'll take 6 or 7 hours to do a watering from start to finish. Watch out, Stubby. So you can see there's actually water flowing down this, because I released a little bit of water out of pond 1 this morning just to make absolutely sure that pond 3 was full. And then we had a little bit of rain, and so the extra is flowing out here. But I just wanted to make sure that we had enough water to fill this canal as a test to see where we were at. And obviously we have. So now all it involves is moving dirt from that end basically to down here and filling up this bowl. It would be so much easier if it hadn't rained today, but it is what it is. I still haven't been able to find out any information on the radar. Mark Hooper was saying this is going to be a pretty extensive storm. I hope it doesn't rain all week. I'm really hoping it doesn't rain all week. They've done a lot of weeding in these first 2 fields here and over there where the onions and all that other stuff is, and put up some string. These fields are looking great. So that's the progress today. on the Flattening of Pond 4, and we'll keep you guys apprised. Thank you, everyone. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.